Passive event.
Okay.
Definitely is an entry question. Okay. What is passive event? We can say, yeah, passive event. So that is one of the entry question. What is passive event? How it works? What is the configuration we need to do? In which scenarios we will use this passive event? So let's take an example. Normally in USA, most of the companies, they will allow the employees to enroll themselves in the healthcare plans. Also, they will allow their children to enroll into the healthcare plans, even spouse, children, parents, etc. But there's a clause. 1 second. So there is a clause in USA that is, if the children age is greater than equal to 26, if the children age greater than equal to 26, the children are not eligible for, no longer eligible for healthcare plans. So this is definitely one of the standard requirement from US. Healthcare plans, for example, if an employee enrolled a children at the age of 10 years, the children has grown up to age of 26 or 24. But company is not gonna sponsor the healthcare plan, any plans after the age 26. Okay, so which means system should automatically identify if any dependent child reaches to the age 26, plan should be waived off from the employees. Plan should be automatically waived off from the employees. Two approaches we have now. First approach, traditional method. So what this method is? Method in the sense, in generic we are saying traditional method. We will create a report on weekly basis, a custom report. Why? To identify child whose age is greater than 26 years. And this report should identify the children whose age is greater than 26 years along with the employees. And this report will give to the integration team. So with the help of an inbound EIB, they will remove the plan from the dependents. For this, you are creating a report, you are generating a report, and the same report you will export into the spreadsheet template, and you will forward the same to your the inbound EIB person or integration person who's a mass changes they're doing. So they will remove the plan. This is standard process. But we do have a kind of an automation. Here, what we're doing is we will set up certain configurations. This configurations automatically identifies the employees as of today who have met the age criteria 26, remove them from the benefit plan. This is nothing but passive event. Okay, passive event. So what details we need in the passive event? The first thing we need in the passive event is eligibility rule. Okay, benefit or dependent eligibility rule. Second thing here we need to create a passive event. We need to create passive event and then group passive event with the passive event rule. And then generate reminders to the employees. So to say that, hey, so and so date, your children is going to be waived of this benefit plan. So we can also generate reminders. Finally, schedule the passive event rule. So this we will gonna learn in a today's session. Before moving on, any questions?
No, Kiran.
Okay.
Clear. Thank
Right.
you.
First thing, no problem. First thing, we'll create benefit eligibility rule. And the description here, I'm giving it as (26 years). Okay. We have to identify the children whose age is greater than or equal to 26. So similar to compensation, benefit group, benefit dependent, etc. So we have two options. Option one, relationship. Or okay, related persons. This doesn't work. Directly looking at the dependent details. Sorry. Relationship, or let's search for children. We can write equal to children. Okay, looks like. Yes.
So here we cannot use the dependent eligibility rule.
Exactly, ma'am. No. Good thought. Even I'm going back for the same. It looks like benefit eligibility though. Good one. It's like a hit and trial error.
Yeah.
Benefit eligibility rule. Now we'll get definitely child. Oh, someone is already created, but we'll get our own equal to true. Okay, second thing. What we need, age. Greater than equal to, greater than equal to 26. Greater than or equal to 26 years. Greater than equal to 26 years. If
So,
any.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Go on.
So, okay, got it. Actually, yeah. Age and child, we have to mention both, right?
Yeah, and both should be match and condition.
Okay, and condition. Right. Got it.
Okay, fine. Sometimes what happens, company may give some exemptions if the dependent child is disabled. If the dependent child is disabled, still they want to continue this benefit plan. They don't want to waive off. Which means if they have that requirement, we need to exclude the dependent child. They may ask this question into you. How to, so I want to remove the child or dependents from the benefit plan, but I don't want to remove the disabled dependents. How do you configure? Benefit eligibility rule. So here, search for disabled. We have a workday delivered field. Disabled equal to true. Oh, sorry.
False.
One second. If I should have configured first child. Okay, no. If disabled child equal to true. Oh yeah, it should be false. Good. Thank you. Disabled, because we are not waiving the plan for disabled children. Correct. So disabled children should be excluding, and the children age should be 26 years greater than or equal to as of today. As of today, where we're defining that, we're defining the scheduling. Child equal to 2. Okay. This is our first step. Perfect. Next, create passive event. So access the task, create passive event. The rule and all just we have to group passive event rule. So name it as AMD child age greater than 26 years. Okay. So event type, child reaches to age limit. Here I'm using existing one because we know how to create this benefit event type.
Yeah.
Okay. So the benefit event type standard one. The benefit event name we will give it child reach age limit. What are all plans you want to waive off? You just have to select on this one, nothing else.
Okay.
So benefit event of this event we want to trigger. Eligible rule just now we have created. So it's DMD or AMD we give.
You just remove the benefit plan, the last one.
Okay. Plan group is we're restricted to US one. So standard one, US salary. Okay. Here you have checkbox. Is it rerunnable? Which means it has to repeatedly run continuously. Okay. If you want to rerun, let me put in this way. If I just select OK, it's going to identify the children whosoever has age has greater than equal to 26 years. It will bring those children here. It will display the dependent children details here. Again, if I run, again it's going to bring those details. When if I select rerunnable, if I unselect it once only in a day, once only, once it's triggered, is run this passive event rule has been initiated. It will bring the dependent children and associated employee details. You cannot rerun again. It will bring 0 values. I will repeat again to make it
So
clear.
this one question. So
Yes.
running means like here in the custom report you are saying?
No, ma'am. Okay, I just use regional language. Just feel comfortable. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేద్దంటే మేడం మనం రీరనబుల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, దీన్ని మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ మీరు రన్ చేయొచ్చు. అప్పుడు మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ డిపెండెంట్ డీటెయిల్ తీసుకొస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఎన్నిసార్లు రన్ చేస్తే అన్నిసార్లు. ఇక్కడ మనం అన్సెలెక్ట్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, మనం షెడ్యూల్ చేస్తున్నాం అన్నట్టు. ఏమవుతుంది అప్పుడు ఒక్క రోజుకి ఒక్కసారే రన్ అయ్యి సారీ
ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లా షెడ్యూల్ చేస్తారు, ఎట్లా రన్ చేస్తారు అని
I will explain. Here I will explain, but let me run it. Then you'll get it. Okay. So I'm selecting rerunnable. Okay. Add row button. So when you would like to notify, so for example, I have a child whosoever age has 26. And I don't know there is a passive event actually, my company. So they removed my dependent child. I was surprised. Then definitely I will go and fight with my manager, right? Without intimating me, informing why, how you are doing this. So that we have to send a reminder to them. 1 day, 2 days, same day, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, etc. Here we have days. So I'm going to select the same day. It is nothing but 1 day. Okay, because if I get 14 days, we cannot wait 14 days to test this one. So I'm selecting 1 day. Subject. So what do you want to inform to your employee? Create a subject, something like dependent child remove from the healthcare. Here you can see full information. just a random one. Customer has to give whatever they want to inform. Okay, this is what I want to send to the dependent child, parent, or employee. This is the subject, this is the message. Any question on so far?
No, it's clear.
Okay, this is the name, the event, standard event is selected. Of course, we can also create our own. What are the plans you would like to waive off? Benefit eligibility rule we created. That one we have attached, and the benefit group restricted. I'm setting rerunable, and we are informing this. What are the information we want to send to an employee? Here we can select this. Then okay. Now this is done. Next is scheduling. Okay, scheduling. How to do schedule? So access the task, schedule, passive event. Select the schedule passive event. Would you like to run now? You can run now right away, or you want to particularly schedule. You can once weekly, every week, monthly once, different based, customer recurrence every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Once in the future, or daily recurrence. For now, what I do is I will select run once in future just for testing. Ma'am, may I know in which time zone you are in?
I'm in CST, Central Time.
Central time zone.
Yeah.
Okay, Central time zone. Let me give all the details. Request name, DMB passive event. Passive event rules we just created right now. After the passive event rule here. Okay. Event is nothing but on the worker history we have resigned, corrected, cancelled, etc. Correct. Same events we can generate now. If you select this, event will be generated, and you can see who all has been removed from the plan, who all has been impacted from the plan. And alerts. When you select this one, you remember we have configured alert on the plan, correct?
Yes.
Same alerts will be triggered here. Okay. So if you want to trigger alerts, then you can select it. But we are given one day, prior one day, which means yesterday. So, sorry, which means yesterday notification will go to the employee. Today plan will be removed from the employee for the dependent. Scheduling. So you are in CST time zone. Okay, what is the current first week time? We can change it. That's not a problem.
Now it's, I believe, 8.
First time is it 6:21 a.m. for them?
For me, you're asking?
No. Los Angeles time, Pacific time zone, 6:21 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
6:21 a.m. on December 1st, right? So December 1st, 6:21 a.m. So we will select 6:25 a.m. Okay. As at 6:25 a.m., which means in 4 minutes it will be triggered. Okay, ma'am? I'm not running manually. Okay. So we'll wait for 4 minutes. So we can run instead of waiting, but just would like to show you how to do scheduling as well. So here we can track how many times it has been run recently, etc. Okay, 4 minutes.
So in real time, they will schedule like depends on customer requirement, right? So,
exactly. Mostly this will schedule on daily basis because we don't allow to continue the dependent child for one day as well. The deduction will be impacted and adjustment we have to do at the payroll side. It should be every day. Every day at particular 12:01 a.m. next calendar day, 1 a.m. automatically identify to remove the platform dependence. Okay, just 3 more minutes. Looks like now time has been triggered. We'll wait for 30 seconds and we will see. 6:21 a.m. PST. Oh yeah, it has been. Now I'm just refreshing by selecting this. Has been expired because once we selected once in future. And where is the rules? Event rules select here. Oh. Expiry status is fine. The rules itself is not triggered. So it has been initiated properly, but we have to see who has been removed from the plan.
Okay.
That's why I used to run manually to avoid confusions. Additional info, prop mon. It has been successfully triggered. Request. Okay, perfect. You can scroll down from here. Total 3 people have been impacted. Patrick O'Brien, and the dependent is Maeve O'Brien. Harris, Colby Harris, Snyder. So these 3 people has been removed from through our dependent passive event rule. Okay. Now further, to understand whether properly it has been removed or not, go to the worker by selecting here event is a passive event we generated, and go to the worker here, select the worker, go to his worker history. People have removed the job, not problem. View worker history, and the passive event this we initiated, successfully completed. Now the event has triggered. It is waiting for Patrick O'Brien to remove the dependent. Select here to understand detail. It will show the dependent and what action has been initiated. So these 3 coverage types are removing from the dependent chain. Process also. So this guy has to remove the child from the dependent block. Okay. Or what I do, we don't have proxy option. Patrick. Process for worker. Patrick. The event has been in his inbox. We will send to Logan since we cannot proxy. Okay. In real time, we don't need to do this. Just in this system, we have invitation. So we start, continue, and all these plans, he has to remove the dependent childs. He's not enrolled here. So child he has to remove like this and save the record. Like this, he has to perform and review, and he has to approve. Yes, I have removed. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Then next thing I would like to show quickly, Patrick O'Brien, right? Select worker action. Remember, passive alerts cannot be accessed by here. Okay, passive alerts cannot be accessed from notification. Passive alerts can be accessed only under benefits. Here you have passive alerts, view passive alerts. Here only you are able to see the passive alert. Question, why we don't get the passive alert? We didn't get the passive alert because prior, you can trigger prior, not on the same date. Prior in the sense, one day prior when you remove the plan. Okay. But today we are removing the plan. That's why the event has not been triggered. This message. Oh, he received actually. So this is what. So any questions on this part?
No, it's clear.